are examining election integrity in Iowa. This is the Secretary of State is challenging more than 2,000 voter registration records that his office says are possibly non-citizens casting an illegal ballot. The ACLU filed suit today, and several county auditors are releasing what they've discovered. For more, we turn now to ABC 6 News reporter Alexander Schmidt. He joins us live from outside the Saragota County Courthouse in Mason City with more. Alex, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Robin, there's just over 31,000 registered voters in Saragota County, and the county auditor here tells me that the Secretary of State's report flagged 6 of those voting records to put under scrutiny.
I want Iowa voters to be assured that when they cast their vote in the general election, that their vote will be counted fairly and accurately.
Saragota County Auditor Adam Wedmore says that upon investigation, 2 voting registration records that were flagged turned out to be eligible voters and U.S. citizens.
The other 4 individuals, we haven't unfortunately been able to make contact with them yet. If any of those 4 individuals do attempt to vote on election day, we'll have their names identified in our system, and our poll workers will be asked to challenge that voter.
The Secretary of State used Department of Transportation data to compile the list, and the ACLU says it's leading to eligible U.S. citizens being denied their right to fair access at the polls.
My belief is that Secretary Pate issued this threat right before Election Day with the intent of intimidating me, other recently recognized as citizens, and others in immigrant communities, so they would be afraid to vote in the upcoming election.
It is shocking that the state's highest official, who is charged with protecting the voting rights of Iowa citizens, is instead spearheading an effort to disenfranchise Iowa U.S. citizens.
Wedmore says he's seen only one instance of a non-citizen attempt to cast a ballot, and that was in a previous election cycle.
But I think the voters of Saragota County and across the state of Iowa can rest assured that we have sound processes in place to make sure that the right voters are able to register and cast their ballot.
Any individual named under Pate's order, however, will only be able to cast a provisional ballot until they prove U.S. citizenship. Now, in addition to those 2 in Saragota County, and including that gentleman that we heard from earlier, several throughout the state, elsewhere in the state, have been identified on Pate's list as being U.S. citizens and eligible to vote. Now, Wedmore's confidence in the election seems to be shared by the voters that I spoke with today. After they cast their ballot, they said that they felt secure in casting it. They had to show a voter ID, and even if they moved from within the county, they had to show proof of residence.